Hi, my name's Joe. I'm the video production lead here at Better Collective, and in this video I want to talk to you about what it's like to play football at a Premier League ground. So this is me on the pitch at Chelsea's Stamford Bridge Stadium. I'm there at the penalty spot where Chelsea sealed their place in the Europa League final. But first of all, I want to thank SBC, who are the organisers of the event. They do it every year, at least I think it's in the third or fourth year now. And there's also going to be a link below this video for more details about the event. But I know that you clicked on this video wanting to know what it's like to play on a Premier League ground. So I'm going to get into my experience of the whole day and let you know that basically it was pretty good. But my day started off around 5 a.m. in the morning. I flew in directly from Better Collective headquarters in Copenhagen to London, getting a train down from Stansted, then the tube to Fulham Broadway, and then finally getting to Stamford Bridge. Now I did have a little bit of work to do as well outside of the stadium. You'll see that if you go over to the Betting Expert YouTube channel. But then once that was out of the way, it was then time to go inside the stadium and then actually take part in the event. Now I started off with a little presentation from the event organisers. We also had renowned referee Dermot Gallagher give a presentation about the rules of the day's event as well, which I'll go into in a sec. And then it was time to put on our kits. Now, as you can see from the thumbnail and this picture as well, I was dressed in a brand new Chelsea kit from this season, so that was pretty cool as well. We got given those for free. But where we had to change, you had to keep in mind that there were over 140 players in the event. So we couldn't actually use the home or away changing rooms at the stadium. I think they were still doing tours as well at Chelsea. So we had to go around the corner, around the back, outside the stadium, and then change in a port cabin. Now that didn't really bother me, it was completely fine. But it wasn't probably the most glamorous of starts to the day. But that was out of the way. Everyone gets in their kit and then back into the stadium. Now I had some family as well coming to watch the day, and they were having a bit of a hard time picking me out. They said it was like a game of Where's Wally, because everyone was in the same Chelsea blue. But we eventually got organised into our right teams and in the right places as well. But before we actually got to play the game, we managed to go down into the tunnel where obviously the players come out usually for matches. And then we were led onto the pitch by Gais Comendieta, former Valencia, Barcelona and Middlesbrough legend. He was actually going to be playing for the SBC side, and I would have loved to have played against him. My team didn't manage to get far enough to play against him. I'll go into that in a second. But it would have been nice to rekindle our rivalry, which started off in Valencia. Again, a link up there to that video to explain more. And then Gaiska led us into a bit of a warm-up, so just got to run around on the pitch, which just in itself was pretty special. I did hear a few heavy breaths on that warm-up as well. I think some people might have been struggling just running across the pitch, but never mind that. I mean, just to be in that atmosphere, to look around at a 40,000 plus seater stadium is something that, yeah, I'll never forget. I managed to stand on the centre circle as well. That was pretty special just to be in that location. So once we got the warm-up out of the way, that's when actually the first conflict of the day happened. So basically 5 of us from Better Collective were sent to the day, but we were actually split up into different teams. There was 3 of us on my team in a squad of 8, which meant we actually met completely random people that we'd never met before. Well, not random, but strangers to us. I'd never met any of them anyway. But obviously on a day like that, when it's an industry event, everyone is really nice and sociable as well. I think the biggest conflict of that meeting was then deciding who would actually start the first game. So it was a 5-a-side tournament. The pitch was split into 4 quarters. That's where each game took place. Now only 5 could start, 3 had to go on the bench, and we didn't really have a proper goalkeeper either. So that was a bit of a difficult discussion who would actually be the first to start. Obviously everyone's really excited and wanting to play, but we obviously came to an agreement that, well, we actually had 4 matches guaranteed that we would be playing, so it was fine just to, some people go on the bench now, but then you'd play later on as well. So that came to a conclusion pretty swiftly, especially because the referee was stood there with his whistle waiting to kick off the game. But we got that sorted. My team didn't do too well in the group stage. We got knocked out there, but there was a second tournament as well put on for the losers from the group stage, which we managed to win that side of things. So I'm happy about that. I also managed to score at Stamford Bridge. Now I know it was not really in the proper 11-a-side goals, and it was also in the middle of the pitch as opposed to the goal line. But I can still say that I've scored at Stamford Bridge, and that is an absolutely amazing thing that I can say, and a really special day as well. And I want to thank everyone at SBC for putting that on and helping us throughout the day as well. It was really good, and Everyone at Better Collective that went really highly appreciates it. I must say, I must recommend this to anyone else in the sports betting industry. Look it up for next year and you might get a chance to play at Stamford Bridge as well. Or if you want to join Better Collective and get in that way, I'll be happy to see you there as well.